Hey Internet, Grumpy Man here. Hope you're having a good day. It's Sunday, October something. 22nd maybe? Yeah, that sounds good. So, I didn't record, just going on a little trip. Probably, could be, hopefully not, last one of this season. It's October 22nd. 14 degrees, gonna be 23 later. Awesome weather for like late October. So I'm on the 338, about to cross into Ontario, where it'll turn into Highway 2. And I'm just gonna meander down Highway 2, which goes right beside Lac Saint Francois to Cornwall. And so the outskirts of like downtown Cornwall, then back onto the 2, so Brookdale, and then back on the Highway 2, go down the Long Sault, the little provincial park. Bit tired today, but I figured it's gonna be the last ride. I might as well go down. And it's pretty nice out. You can see all the nice pretty leaves changing. So what else is going on? I'm checking at the dealer BMW Montreal to see how much it is to store my bike. I just have so much crap in my garage and I need to fit a car. So I'm gonna weigh, just to see how much they charge for the 5-6 months. Well, let's see, they store it November, December, January, February, March, and 5 months, because you can't drive it before March 15th. So the pro of getting it stored there is that I am due for my service, so they could basically, anytime during the winter or during that 5 months, whenever they had time, just take the bike out of storage and do the service. Did we cross into Ontario? Yeah, we're in Ontario. I'm sure we're not going too fast, because the OPP, they're not down with me. Ontario Provincial Police. It's going to down to 60 here. The speed limits go up, down, up, down, up, down. It's a bit of a pain. It's a nice road. Get through some small little towns and stuff. There's some bikes up ahead. Anyway, I don't have much to do today, so I did a lot of crap I needed to get done yesterday. It was equally nice yesterday. Oil change on the wife's car, cut the grass, and start cleaning up my basement, because I gotta get a bathroom put in. Luckily for me, when I bought the house, I paid the $100 or what it was for them to put all the pipes in the concrete. So bad part about that is anyway, there'll be a bit of work to do to make it won't be perfect, the bathroom, but it'll be okay. But on the plus side, I don't have to dig up concrete, and that adds quite a bit of cost. So that's always good. Let's just set the cruise here. 90, yeah. They should bother me for 90 in an 80 zone. So, cleaning out my basement, and I have so many boxes. I'm like a pack rat for like electronics boxes. I got boxes from computer cases. I got the shipping box for my iMac 27-inch that I had, that I got rid of a while ago. So Apple, they put, you have the nice pretty box with the picture and everything. On top of that, they put a thick cardboard box that has a layer of like foam. Somehow I didn't give that to the people that bought the stupid thing. At that, I had boxes from 2 computer cases, a couple small kitchen appliance boxes, some little MacBook box, an iPad box, an airport box, a lot of Apple product boxes. You know, my NAS box. So anyway, just a shit ton of boxes, and I cut them all up, try and fit them in my big recycling bin. So that's almost full, but of course I got my week's worth. They only come on Thursday, so I put as much as I can and left room for normal kitchen recycling stuff. And then Wednesday night when I put the bin out to the curb, I'll try and stuff some more. And then Friday I'll stuff a bit into the garbage, and then I'll stuff again, because I have next Saturday I have about 20 something people coming over for my daughter's 18th birthday party, so I need to have empty bins, because yeah, at any rate, that's what's going on. So I might have my bike stored. I mean, it's a reputable dealer of everything, but I'm kind of a baby. It's comforting in the middle of winter when the wind is howling and it's minus a kajillion, that, let me go around these guys, to go in my garage and just, you know, see my bike. And I don't know if they put it on a I'm assuming they put a battery tender. Or maybe I supply one. Who knows? Oh, they actually don't stink though, which is surprising. I was just going a tiny bit faster than that. So in case you're wondering, that's the 401 right there. So we are heading towards Tirana. Yeah, I don't know what the OPP tolerates here, but I know they're slightly less tolerant than Quebec. So yeah, so if I get it stored, then I got my daughter's scooter, but that's just an air-cooled thing, so as long as I top off the gas, put a tarp on it, I can put that just outside the house, on the side of the house. I'll take the battery out, even though the battery's like 25 bucks. I'll take the battery out, we can go on my workbench and put a tender, and we're all set. And then it's just crap. So I got hooks in the ceiling to hang bicycles, because my original plan was I wasn't maybe going to do the bathroom this year, so then clean out the bathroom anyway, the area. It could be a fair sized bathroom, like and like put bikes and stuff there. So no, my wife said no. She says she wants to do it, so the roof is done. So it's basically someone just has to frame. Like, I'm gonna buy the sink and the shower and everything. I just need someone to come in and do it's a very rough design, okay, where we're gonna take power from, because like an idiot, I did make a global plan for the basement when I started finishing it, so I should have passed other stuff. Anyway, so figure out where they're gonna take the water from, where we're gonna put everything, draw it out, permits, and then yeah. So I'll need to buy a light bathroom fan. The vent though is passed for the bathroom fan, so that goes outside. Should be fine. But I only have one shower in the house, and we're five people, and my only bathroom now, because the bathroom fan was messed up and stuff. You know, I need to repaint anyway. You repaint, and there was humidity, so there's a couple patches where it's sketchy. Not really mold, but it's starting to do all that. The bathroom fan that's in there is a piece of crap, and I also want to move it closer to the shower a little bit. And but I can't really do that if people have to shower, because paint, and even if you're doing drywall fixing, I mean, that has to dry for like 24 hours. And if you're taking a shower, well, obviously it's humid, so that's gonna screw up the paint. So yeah, so I put a shout out on a Facebook group, get some recommendations for some contractors. It's not a big job, and I don't want to spend a fortune. I just, like I said, I'm gonna buy everything that's needed. So the fixtures and the electrical pieces, the light, the fan. I'm gonna buy all that shit, and then let a guy or girl. Just quick design. It's not a big fancy bathroom. It's gonna be nice. I have a few ideas of what I want to do, but something funky. It would be the kids' bathroom actually, so they can. Anyway, so I have a powder room, which just a toilet and a sink. I mean, I have 2 toilets. We'd be dead without that. Anyway, it adds resale to the house. And it's just, it's just better from our state of mind. So the kids can put all their crap in there. Anyway, so once that bathroom is done, then I can work on the upstairs bathroom, which I have an insanely small shower. Like, I think it's 32 or 34 inches square. No, I'm not a big guy, okay? I'm barely 5'10", 180, but just you have no room whatsoever. It's fine, you take a shower and whatever, but you can't really stretch out or... So anyway, the way it's done, it's a stupid design. So you tune in for a motorcycle vlog and you get home improvement tips. See, the sun is coming out now, it's warming up, it's nice. I might have to take some layers, although I don't have much room to store layers. I have my work bag, I am on call. I have a pager in my pocket, and my cell phone is... Oh, I'm back. Just took off my super hot layer. I might have to take off more. It's not really cold out. 18 is not cold. So we're right at the entrance. Now it's just 55. Open my top vent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I can put the cruise control at 60. It's my fuel economy. Not bad. 3rd gear. So all the different islands have different names, and there's little roads, and if you have a map of this place, I'm assuming there's little hidden, real camping areas around here. So I've never been in top season, but I'm assuming there's people. There's Parks Canada employees there. Because I'm assuming you have to pay something. I don't think it's crazy expensive, but to come in. But you couldn't just come and have a picnic. Which would be nice. Yeah, if you see the cars parked, I think most of the gates are blocked now because the season's over. But if you want to fish or walk around or do anything like that, you're allowed. Yeah, campground, so that's closed, yeah. So they got showers and everything if you want to just go camp. Not my thing. But I just got to keep an eye open. Came through here last time. There was a guy that was speeding by. Like, maybe there aren't park rangers at this time. Yeah, time is 11 o'clock. Yeah, not so bad. I'll grab a bite to eat and zip home. I don't know if I'll take the highway or back the same way. I mean, the same way is nice. It's nice and all, but we'll see. Maybe I'll take that way back, but not the whole way. Yeah, so now I'm okay temperature wise. That insulating layer, so there's the waterproof layer, And then there's a warm layer, same with the pants, same thing. That warm layer is pretty freaking warm. I don't have the one on the pants. I have just the waterproof layer, and I have the I have flannel pajama bottoms on because it's like super comfy. Yeah, so you're allowed, and I think you're even allowed to have a little barbecue. Yeah. Great is when you see these immigrant families, when you go to these parks and you just walk by and the smells. They have a barbecue going with some sort of I don't know what kind of marinated meat or something. You just walk by and they're like, they have the whole family, and it's like they do that often. It's very nice to see. And this, the smells. Oh, it's like, can I be a member of your family for today? You know, you got a sandwich or something. You're looking at your sandwich. They got meat that's been marinating for days and being grilled, little hibachis and stuff. So I've never come here in the full season. I'm assuming there's lots of traffic and people just going for a drive. And so basically we go all the way around, kind of, and then we're back onto the 2 just further down. So I have to go back through all that construction again. But I know people that maybe we should, you know, close our tank bag so my wallet doesn't fly out. Ah, nice place to go for a walk with your dog. Guess you're not allowed to let them loose. But you get camp like right on the water here. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to hike in there and just camp. So if you're into camping, you pitch a tent next to the water. You build a little campfire if you're allowed, or something like that. Man, might be nice. Yeah, or along there. I'm pretty sure you park your car there and then you can walk in. I don't know for sure. I never actually looked at a map. I don't see a trail there, but there's other ones. Kupol Island. Yay! Look, Ma! No hands! Yeah, so like there's a trail. I don't know. Look it up. Long Sault Park in Ontario. But campfires, I don't know if they allow. A lot of places don't anymore. Especially if it's a lot of trees around and it's dry. So someone had an address. I don't know if anyone, there's a pool and stuff. I don't know if people live. I don't think you can live there. I don't know, you know, if this is like in the winter, if this is plowed, or maybe it is. Maybe you're allowed, maybe people come ice fishing around here. Looking at the pretty pictures. Oh, what a gorgeous day. At least I washed my bike. It was absolutely disgusting. I've been quite a few trips and I hadn't washed it. Bugs get in there. I still have a lot of bugs in my radiator. There's not much I can do about that, but it was absolutely plastered with bugs. It was gross. I feel like I'm speeding like crazy. Those people were doing under 50 for sure. Oh, the water's low. It was higher when oh, that's true. We had a wet spring. Well, when I came here in the spring, my windshield I stopped I think 6 times in that trip to clean the bugs out. It was just so gross. There's a soccer field and stuff. Yeah, so there is like this. You can have public showers and bathroom, and possibly they have a coin-operated washing machine. It's usually what. I think that's the end over there. So I will stop recording because, well, I'm not going to record the same way back. Nice fishing, guys. Hello. Or are they hunting? I think they'd be hunting in the middle of the day, but. Yeah, there's Highway 2. So I'm gonna pull off up here. Just turn off the old. So, I hope you enjoyed my little trip and my ranting and my good comments about home renovations. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll catch you later. My cell phone is connected to my Senna. No music going, obviously. I'm trying to keep the battery going as long as possible. So they page first, and then they call, or they might call. It depends on who's working. Yes, a pager. Good old 1980s drug dealer technology. So one of my saddlebags is full. It's got my, because I wanted to protect the laptop, so it's in like a laptop bag. So, and I got like a 3G USB stick, so I don't have to use my data. So anyway, so I don't have that much room, but I don't think I'll take off that many layers anyway. I've got my super warm layer underneath this, of this Revit jacket. And yeah, towards 20 degrees I'll probably just take that one layer out, the warm layer. What's the speed limit here? Oh, now it's 80. You can see Ponderosa Ranch. Really, you couldn't find like it's not really an original name. Isn't it from Gunsmoke or one of those super old TV shows, Western shows? Ponderosa. Anyway, we had a super nice day though. Like, I'm glad it came out. There's a certain laziness factor. I mean, because you work all week and then you get to the weekend, and as much as I love riding my bike and going out and making vlogs and whatever, seeing nice scenery, there's a certain part of you that just says, I just want to, like, I wasn't going to set my alarm or anything like that, but I don't usually sleep in much past 7, so anyway. So basically declutterifying the house. Crap, and I have like what was supposed to be a cold room, so it's got like it's not, right now it's not insulated. It's right under my front porch. But it has a proper outside door on the inside there, insulated and everything. But it smells a bit musty because we just had a bit of crap in there. So basically I have the door open now, and I'm like, okay, well that's basically our only storage. That and, you know, some creative bin storage in the turn off in the garage. I can put some bins and so forth. So okay, this is 60 in an 80 zone. Someone's out for a nice Sunday stroll. So anyway, it does have a lot of crap. So what I need is I need to put a shed outside. So a cabano, a shed that I could have. You know, I could put my motorcycle in the shed as long as it was, you know, plugged in. Although, at any rate, I could put bicycles and stuff. And I've got have a horse, so I have horse blankets hanging in the garage too. Although horse stuff is not, honestly, doesn't take up that much. It's my crap. So I got rid of toys and stuff, so I have a kid's playroom in the basement that basically is just like a computer lab now. And I built like super heavy duty shelves, like on the studs, heavy duty shelf holders with like 3/4 inch particle board shelves. So now there's like just a few things that a couple of dolls or something that we wanted to keep, and that's it. So then I had extra appliances and stuff, like stuff I don't have room for in the kitchen. I put it there, and I got party stuff. Oh, flea market, cool. So that was good. So basically, yeah, everyone goes through this. I think you have a house, unless you're a very minimalistic person. I've yet to meet a person like that. Just like every few years, I go through all my computer crap. I'm like, okay, don't need this, don't need that. Then, of course, 2 months later, you need that little obscure part. But I mess around less with my computer now. As in, it's fairly recent, because when I got rid of my iMac, I did a little update from from an i5 to an i7, so I could run some virtual machines and stuff, because I do have to study for some IT related stuff. And upgraded my son at the same time, so he had like a dinky, the cheapest Pentium dual core that you could buy. So now he has an i5, so that makes a big difference for him. So he can play his a couple of games that we play together. Motorcycle crap, I don't have that much. I gave any extra stuff I had, I gave to my nephew. Actually, I just found a pair of soft saddlebags that I never used, that were stuck in my storage area. My old helmet, I think, I gave it to him too, and then he got another helmet. So I don't have that much crap. I mean, I have lots of stuff, but I use it all. I mean, I got like four or five pairs of gloves, and 3 pairs of boots, 2 jackets, 2 pants, plus all the layers for all that stuff, and it adds up. But what I need to do is in my garage. So when I'm doing this big cleanup, either way, I'm doing a super huge cleanup. I'm gonna make some racks for my. So I can hang my motorcycle jacket, my motorcycle pants, so they can air out. In the summer, though, I do hang them up inside the house because of the air conditioning, so that the garage obviously isn't air conditioned. It gets hot, it gets a bit stuffy in there. So that's always good. Put in the air conditioning. I just hang it up on a hanger so that everything dries out. You don't get that gross, musty smell. Oh, still 60 though, eh? I remember why it takes so long to get there. Well, I mean, you could take the highway and get off at, well, you'd get off at Cornwall, or you'd get off maybe an exit later. Look at this, though. This is like, those must be vacation homes in that little, yeah, Renshaw Island, according to the GPS. I mean, even these could be vacation homes. They're pretty small. These could definitely be cottages. Maybe some of those are. summer stand. I did do a video of Long Su. I think that's when I was trying to use the Bluetooth to record the audio and then stitch it together. Wow, just look at that. It's awesome. But I didn't do the going there, I don't think. Anyway. I'm not going to record the way back, I'll just record the way there. Yeah, and I also found out at the dealer, so my dealer, they just received the first 2018 GSA Adventure with the full TFT dash, which apparently is optional. So you can just buy... Yeah, it's optional, so sorry. They're not going to import, unless you go and specifically ask for a base model BMW, they don't import them. Everything in the showroom is fully loaded. This one I got, I don't know how it wasn't fully loaded. It didn't have the LED light in the front, but maybe in 2015 that was Euro only. And I didn't have the tire pressure sensors, and I didn't have the keyless bike, the keyless ride, like a car with a dongle. Somehow I don't know how that happened. So maybe someone had ordered it. So at any rate, every GS Adventure for 2018 that you see, GS and GS Adventure is going to have that option, I'm sure of it. There are some, well, I call them Luddites, and that's probably, it's a correct term. They don't like the onboard technology. They're probably not going to want the digital dash. But the dash on the GS, if you've seen one, you have analog TAC and an analog speedo. The speedo, very small writing. And the TAC too, they're not super huge. And then you have like this basically, but smaller LCD. I don't know if it's color or not, but anyway, it's an old school type. And so the new one, if you go on YouTube, I'll probably link it in my video. I should do that. It's beautiful, beautiful, just like you have on the KTM that I did video on. And you have an app on your phone, and you don't need GPS. You could still buy this one. You could still get the new one, the 6. This is the Navigator 5, to get like detailed. But if you just want GPS, like a destination, so it plugs into your phone, and I don't know if it's going to use Google Maps or I don't know how that's going to work. But it uses the GPS from your phone. So whatever GPS you have, and in the middle of your display, you're going to have your turn-by-turn directions, which is, I'm sure for most of the people, they're not going to want to spend $800 on this. Of course, this gives you, an extra screen and stuff. I got all those specs and stuff. A lot of that, no, not as much, but you're going to have some of that. You're going to show your tire pressures and everything on the... Oh, this is nice here. So, it's going to be pretty cool. So I need to go see that. I also want to test drive, of course, GS Adventure. I want to see what the wind protection is like. There's a difference, because you're trading, it's a good 100 pounds heavier than this bike, I think. So, but it has a 31 liter gas tank. This is 18, which is not, with my bladder, it's not the biggest deal in the world, because I'm still going to stop every couple hours. But there's that peace of mind. But I'm very curious to see the dash in person. He put a couple of pictures up, because they were just prepping the bike to put it on the showroom. So I don't know how many they got. Like someone might buy it. At any rate, I have to go talk to him and see how much the storage is. And if I don't store my bike, I'm pretty sure I might do the oil change myself. I won't be able to reset the service indicator, but I can get the oil change done, and then when I go do the service, it will be just cheaper. I really have no idea how much people charge for storage. I've never stored anything anywhere. Because with 2 cars in my driveway, it's a 4-car driveway, with 2 cars, and I have snow removal guy. He cleans most of it. I have to clean my steps, obviously, but when there's a huge dumping, the snow goes across between the 2 cars. It's like just a snowbank. So you have to dig out the cars, get them out. So with 3 cars, snow removal can't do that much. There's more moving around, like Tetris, car Tetris in the parking lot, in the driveway. There's more of that for me, and like who's going who, and then the car is also very close to the, anyway, it's just a pain in the ass. So if I could put my car in the garage, we still have to do that because someone shouldn't block me because it's gonna be my car in the garage. Anyway, we'll see. I might just say screw it and deal with it. I'm the first person to leave in the morning, so my daughter would always have to be parked behind me because we're the 2 smallest cars and park right up to the garage. How much gas do I have anyway? 203. And what have I done so far today? Done 84 kilometers. I've been gone an hour. This is really a nice area. Right on the water. I passed tons of gas stations, so it's not really one of those rides where you're in the middle of nowhere. But I have got gas there before, and it's 106. It's about 5-6 cents cheaper than my house, than around my house. Cornwall Nationals. I wonder what that is. If it's hockey, I didn't catch if it was hockey or. I think they have a AAA, like a farm team here. Not sure. Ah, there's some geese taking a break on their way south. Oh, that's a golf course. Gilmore Golf Course, I guess. Golfers are happy. It's this weather. Because when it starts to freeze, I think they don't like people on the golf. They don't like people on the golf course. It's bad for the grass or something. Okay. I'd like to see, that's the style of house I like. The black and the gray. Probably a bit too modern for my wife's taste though. She would like more like that, country-ish. Well, I'm not moving anytime soon, but I will move at some point. Auto theft bait card. Yeah, so we're in Cornwall now. So we zipped through, and I kind of remember, I think I'll have 12th Street and Rosemont or something on this side, and then I have to turn like this. Otherwise, you have to do a bunch of zigzagging to get get back to the 2. So at some point it's the United States on the other side. It's the Akwesasne Indian Reserve, I think. Yeah, there's a nice path here. Never noticed that. It's a nice morning for a jog, I guess. If you're into that, those crazy things. Cornwall WWT. I don't know what that is. Here is, I don't know if it's condos or something. But there's a nav center. Jet Set Pub. There's an old plane. I don't know what that is though. Crap, I should know that. Maybe a Starfighter or something they called it. F-108? Yeah, I started playing World of Warplanes again, so I should know what that is. I'll have to look up what the Canadian military had before, I think it was Starfighter or something like that. Before they got, their F-18s. Weird place for a hotel. Hello, mister. Nice bike. I'm assuming there will be, I will see lots of bikes today. Even the fair weather drivers will want to come out. So the less scenic part is when we click onto Brookdale, we're like in the middle of like strip malls. I don't know if you call that downtown Cornwall, but I think we go through some of the older Cornwall here, though, if I remember right. It has a little bit of that old town vibe. It's like when you go through Hawkesbury as well. Yeah, there's a restaurant here. Oh, bunch of real bikes. That's a lot of Halloween crap. Oh yeah, McConnell Avenue. McConnell Avenue, you can, yeah, you can get to the highway. So when I come back, I believe I take the highway. I just like, screw it. We'll see. I'll get something to eat down there and, I'll see what time it is. 10:30. Yeah, probably be it. Like, this is an old Main Street kind of feel a bit. If you look at some of these buildings. Not the apartment building, but medical arts pharmacy. Like this. Look at this old cinema building. It's just awesome. I love that stuff. Sitting out having his morning smoke. So that's the Cornwall, that's where they have concerts and stuff, I think. Not that Cornwall gets, you know, they don't get the big, super huge shows, I don't think, here. But that's where their hockey, I think that's where their hockey, like, this is their big, mall, Cornwall Square. My buddy that used to be a Sears Auto Center. He used to work there. Old friend of mine I haven't seen in ages. No idea. Well, obviously it hasn't been Sears for a while, and then now Sears is basically well, they closed most of their stuff in Canada. and really pissed off people because if you bought nice Kenmore appliances were for the most part well regarded, and if you had an extended warranty that you bought, which I buy on most of my appliances because they invariably break, and one house call basically pays for what you paid. So, and they're not honoring any of the warranties, so you're pretty much screwed. Whereas companies like Comerco, they should be doing a blitz of advertising saying, oh, is your warranty void? And give people like a huge discount to get them onto their warranty plan. All the stuff that I've got, I've bought at the appliance, like big appliance stores. So it's an aftermarket or third party. And all of a sudden I'm just... So there's the United States over that bridge. Which, nope. I don't have my passport. Although I think with a driver's license, or if I have two pieces of picture ID, I could get across. But why would I? Right? Why would I? Yeah, so this is all new because there's a lot of traffic here from the States because with the dollar being weak, with the Canadian dollars weak, Americans that live right there come here and do their shopping. That's pretty cool. Like this guy, he's got a tow dolly. That's true, you can tow a car. For cheap, I suppose. So third, fifth, yeah. I kind of remember. Because I had stopped and looked at a map. I had pulled over into a parking lot. And said, okay, this time when I go, how can I do it so that I'm not doubling back or... Oh yeah, there's a roundabout. Which I'm not crazy about. Well, sometimes they do tell you don't have the right of way. So I think I have the right of way here. Oh. Yeah, so up ahead there's 11th. Rosemont. And yeah, so in case you missed that, that was me. I'm like, why is that car turning in front of me? So, yes, note to self, pay attention. That was a red light. Well, my brakes work. My brakes work very well. Nice. Good thing it wasn't slippery out. ABS didn't even engage, so I guess I have even more stopping power, but let's not try it out. So just after the next street. Yes, we'll never talk about that again. Yeah, 4-piston Brembos. That's the trick. I believe it's just up here. Yeah, right here. Okay, now I know. Oh, there's no turning here. Oh yeah, I have to go to the next one. Okay. C2. Yeah. Because I noticed I've been down there before, and then when I come back it's easier, because that's why you just loop onto here on the way back. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I come back this way. Oh yeah, turn at the Burger King. I remember. Try our burrito bowls. Oh yeah. Shawarma. Oh, there's also a caseta there. I like their burritos. You make your own. Oh, there's a real biker. Give me my barely legal helmet. No gloves either. Of course. Wearing a jacket at least. Oh, I mean the helmet will protect the top of your head anyway. If you land on the top of your head, it's not going to protect your chin or your well, your chin or the sides. You don't need that stuff anyway. Yeah, Vincent Massey. Chihuahua giving me crap. Yeah. And you're just back on basically rural, not rural, but 104. Oh, 2 cents cheaper than not even 100 meters that way. Best in town. Best in town, I tell you. See, now I'm warm. So it's that. This is a good set of gear for what I paid. I think it was 300 something for the jacket. Like I bought the jacket first, and then I went back, and I'm like, well, get the pants. I mean, you could wear like long underwear and jeans, and you're kind of warm, but these break most of the wind, especially in the knees, because you have the armor. Oh, it's a 70 zone here. So basically we just take this back down to Long Sault, and then I'll go through Long Sault and come out, and then let's grab some sort of food. Like, I'm not dying of heat yet, but soon. Oh, lime green truck. Oh, I love that truck. That color with the black, it has the blacked out stuff on it, and the bright green. Very nice. Very nice. Got bug splatter right on my display. I was just seeing if I could see the battery level. Oh, there's a nice little MG or... No, that's a Volkswagen, I think. Doo. Yeah. 20 degrees on October 22nd. That's like... There is a cold front coming. The weather dude is saying 27th. Like, just in time for Halloween. Poor kids. Let's see, 80, let's go like that. give Grumpy Man's wrist a break. Nice trees. There's people that just drive around looking at just leaves. They go to Vermont or something. Trees. Well, this is really nice. Like there's a bike path / just walking path. Really nice. That's a park or something. Oh. Oh, it is. Floral. Interesting. Yeah, I'll stop at the exit or entrance to the Long Sault and take off a layer and stuff it because it's pretty stuffed. Oh, getting in guided park. Okay, I gotta get around this guy. Church, I guess. I haven't passed that many bikes yet, but it is a Sunday morning. A lot of people sleep in and have a big breakfast. That's a nice house. In the back, hidden from the street, and tons of trees, although I wouldn't want to have to clean those trees. Clean up the leaves, that is. My old house had tons of trees. What a pain in the ass. Kids like it to jump in them, although my kids were pretty young when we had that house. More geese. It's going to be beautiful when we go through the park, for sure. It's funny. I went at the beginning of the season when there was some people hanging about, but they weren't. There was no camping allowed yet. Well, officially, I don't know if they give you crap for that. Is that a crossfire? Ooh, I hate these grooves. especially when they're fairly deep. Just pull your bike everywhere. Remember when I first started riding that, really, these things would freak me out. I'd be like, no. Oh, there's a detour. All right. Road closed. Detour, a little adventure. See, this is what I need a GS adventure for. This gravel road, man. I'd be like, it's funny. A lot of people bum for touring. They never see any kind of off-road. Would I like to see some light trails with one? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that. I wouldn't mind taking a course first, though. So let's give you a roundabout there. I don't know if this is the detour, maybe. Someone had, I don't know why that honking was all about, but the park is right there. So yeah. So let's see if we can get across here. I think we can. It's a roundabout. Hello, park. Here is where you really don't want to speed. Because they don't like it. I'm gonna pull over here. Alright, I'm just gonna pause the camera a sec and I'm just gonna take off a layer. Be right back.